Hello, hola, my name is Tori Bedard. Welcome to our third episode of Body of God's Cooking. Today we're going to make a lasagna. I've been having a craving for Italian food, and Italian food is normally very high in carbohydrates as well as high in fat. I really wanted to get ricotta cheese for this, but because ricotta cheese is so high in fat, I ended up getting cottage cheese. So this, I hope, satisfies my craving, and I hope if you make it, it'll satisfy your cravings as well. So today we're making a lasagna, a zucchini lasagna. We're going to put the lasagna together using 448 grams of low-fat cottage cheese. We're going to use 4 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese, 791 grams of zucchini. We're going to use 56 grams of fat-free cheddar. We're going to use 41 grams of white onion, 88 grams of frozen chopped spinach drained, and 488 grams of tomato sauce, and 1 package of Shady Brook Farms turkey, 99% fat-free, 20.8 ounces. 448 grams of cottage cheese, 1%. 791 grams of zucchini, 56 grams of fat-free cheddar cheese shredded, 41 grams of white onion, 88 grams of chopped spinach, 488 grams of tomato sauce, 20.8 ounces of 99% fat-free Shady Brook Farm turkey. So while the oven preheats for us to cook the zucchini a little bit, we're going to mix together the cheese ingredients for our layering of our zucchini lasagna. We're going to start with the cottage cheese. It's 1% milk, low-fat cottage cheese. We're going to add to that 4 tablespoons of the Parmesan cheese. That'll hopefully dry up some of the moisture in the cottage cheese. And the spinach in the bowl with the cottage cheese and the Parmesan cheese. And we're going to use our clean hands to mix the cheese and the spinach together. And looks really, really, really good. Smells really good. So now that we have the mixture together, we're going to push it off to the side. Now we're going to cook the turkey. We're going to brown the oven first. Spray the pan with a little bit of Pam so that the onion browns and the turkey doesn't stick. I'm going to turn the burner on to 7, and I am going to add the chopped onion. The onions have a nice brown color, but it looked like it soaked up all of the cooking spray, and I'm nervous the turkey is going to stick to the pan, so I'm just going to spray a little more and add the ground 99% fat-free turkey to the pan. I did find out today that not all ground turkey and not all ground chicken are created equal. The first store I went to only had 96% fat-free, so I had to go to another store to get the 99% fat-free turkey breast. And I have to turn the burner down a little. I'm going to turn it down to 5 so that it doesn't cook too much on the other end. But the chicken breast didn't say what percent. It said it was white meat, but it didn't say what percent fat it was, and when I looked it up, it was a very, very high percentage of fat. So make sure when you're looking for your meat, if you're looking to cook low fat, that you actually find something that states on the package that it's 99% fat-free, 96% fat-free. Otherwise, you're going to be getting extra fat that you weren't thinking on. We're going to let this finish cooking and we'll be back. And we're back. The turkey finished cooking, and you can definitely tell that it was 99% fat-free because it generated very little grease, but the remaining grease we just want to make sure that we get out of the pan, so we're going to drain it. We're going to set this aside in the oven, finish preheating for us to put our lasagna noodles in, which our lasagna noodles are really zucchini. So we're gonna layer the thinly sliced zucchini on a baking dish. I actually have it on the top of a broiler pan with some tin foil. And I'm going to need to do more than one batch, but I'm not going to keep you captive while I do it. I'm going to add a little bit of salt to the zucchini, and I'm going to throw it in the oven that was preheated to 450, and I'm just going to cook it about 2 minutes on each side because it's going to have some time to cook in the oven later, but I want it to be nice and cooked. So I'm just going to throw that under the broiler. About 2 minutes on each side. So that's going to cook, and then we'll come back and we'll throw it all together and stick it in the oven. Hi, welcome back. We did one batch of zucchini, and the second batch of zucchini is ready to come out of the oven. So we're going to take that out right now and shut off the oven, and we're going to, I'm just going to move these over to this plate so that we can use these to start making our zucchini lasagna. So I shut off the oven, and I'm going to turn it back on so that it's at 350 for us to cook the lasagna once we put it together. This one looks like it might have been cut a little too thin, but that's okay, we're still going to use it. So, I'm just going to move this over here where I have all of the ingredients that we're going to be using that we discussed earlier set up and ready to go. And we're just going to put the zucchini and layer it.
Body ready, focus on the finish, and keep my head steady. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. Watch out, motherfucking face. I'm a motherfucking face. I'm a motherfucking face. I'll never flinch, I'll never close my eyes. Have you ever seen a beast show fear before it dies? Day, all night, real thing. I'm a motherfucking fan.
I'm going to put this in the oven and bake it for about a half hour at 350, and it looks beautiful. So we'll get back together in a half hour and we'll try the zucchini lasagna and let you know how it tastes. Hello and welcome back. The timer's gone off. It's been 30 minutes and we're going to take our lasagna out of the oven. Ooh, and it smells really good. And it looks pretty good too. We're gonna let that cool, and then we're gonna come back and try a little bite and let you know how it tastes. But before we leave, I wanna tell you about the macros on this dish, because the macros are amazing. For this whole entire lasagna, we're looking at 1,567 calories, 102 carbohydrates, 21 grams of fat, and hold on to your hat because 233 grams of protein. That's double the amount of carbohydrates, over double the amount of carbohydrates you're getting in protein in this meal with only 21 grams of fat. That's pretty cool. So for most people, you can hit this meal and be under your carbs and under your fat and under your calories and nail your protein. That's amazing. So we're gonna let you go and we're gonna come back and taste it, but based on the macros and how it smells, I know it's gonna be amazing. Hello and welcome back to Body of the Gods Cooking. The zucchini lasagna has had a chance to cool. I cut it into 4 servings, so this is a serving, a fourth of the total dish. And now that it's cooled, I'm gonna try a bite and see how it came out. It came out really, 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 really good. I can't wait to eat this whole serving. I hope that you make it. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you like, you comment, and you subscribe, and you let us know how your zucchini lasagna comes out.